Hi, friends. I'm Coach John, your 3B's life coach and your CEO of Positive Vibes. Thanks for joining me today for this Follow Your Heart group coaching, helping you lead your diamond life. So, welcome as you settle in. Make sure you set the space around you so that it's quiet. You eliminate interruptions. You have something to write with. If you need to pause this to do that, please feel free. Once you have that taken care of, make sure you take some deep breaths. Notice what's coming up for you. There's no need to change anything. Just allow yourself to notice those things coming up. Pay attention to see what's coming up for you. Just allow yourself to relax and settle. Give yourself that permission. You don't have to make yourself do that. Just allow yourself. When you're ready, take out a piece of paper, take out your journal, and journal a little bit on the questions that are here. What advice might you give your younger self? What do you hope this session will do to improve your life? How committed are you to making changes to improve your life on a scale of 1 to 10? Feel free to pause this video for a minute so that you can journal. So I'm here to give you some tips and tricks to help you follow your heart. This is your chance to follow your heart, live your best life, and change the world. There's no better time than right now to share your gifts and talents with the world. There's so much going on that we're trying to move out of, to grow the world, to help the world be a better place. So this is a chance for you to share your gifts and passions. Now, you might be watching this because you're feeling stuck. You might be watching this because you're trying to turbo boost your dreams, getting there faster. You might be trying to get clarity on your dreams. You might be trying to break through fear so that you can actually approach your dreams. You might be stuck in preparation mode, waiting for everything to be right, waiting for you to be ready. Well, this is designed to help you move through all of that and get your dreams faster, get to your dream life faster. And later on, I'll be sure to give you a chance to find out how to work with me one-on-one so you can dig deeper in what's going on here. So my journey starts off with being just a great start, but by the time I was 10, the pressures, the social pressures, the teasing, all of that knocked me down, closed me off to the point where I wasn't being as authentic in the world. I wasn't sharing my true self as much with the world. I wasn't showing my gifts as much with the world. So through time, through encouragement, through learning, I've learned to be able to come out of my shell more and more, and I'm continuing to work on that. And I've worked through things like tough jobs where just my spirit felt like it was crushed, like I couldn't make it through. Yet these things that I'm teaching you today are things I've discovered to help me pull through, and I hope they will help you pull through as well. They've helped others supercharge their businesses or supercharge what they're doing in life, help them have more courage, help them get going on their business when they thought they couldn't. So I can't wait to help you here today. So these are my top 10 tips to follow your heart to live your best life, your diamond life. We'll work through these things as we get to each one. Write down the heading, write down the questions, or at least the answers to the questions, and these will help guide you on your journey as you step away from this video and step back into the rest of your life. So the first tip is play. Play is so important. It helps you be creative. It helps you de-stress. It helps you enjoy life. It helps you get your creative juices flowing. It helps bring your energy up. So find a way to play a little bit every day. Take a moment right now to journal the answer to these two questions. What things do you do for play? And what is fun for you? Pause this video if you need to fill out your journaling. Next, we have know and love yourself. It's so important to know and love yourself. The knowing yourself part helps you know where your superpowers are and helps you know where your kryptonite is. Your superpower might be something that only a couple people know about. It might be something a lot of people end up knowing about. But what is it that you do that's a strength for you that you can offer the world? And then likewise, kryptonite, where is your weakness? Where is it that you maybe need to ask for help? Where is it that you might need friends to support you? Or is it that maybe, hey, this isn't my strength, I'm going to shift to someone else and let someone else take the lead on this? An example for me, I think I'm pretty good at listening. And so for me, that's something I can offer others, especially in a coaching situation or perhaps a friend. Just need someone to listen, to ask them some good questions and help them move through their life. I also found that I'm an introvert. And being an introvert, I lose energy in a public situation where extroverts gain energy in a public situation. So I need to know that so that I can, in a public situation, be able to take breaks, be able to keep pace or keep track of when I need a break or when I might need to shift out of that situation. So you can see maybe where my superpower can help the world, see a little bit where my kryptonite gives me a situation where I need to monitor that and be ready to do something different. So what's your superpower? What's your kryptonite? What do you like best about yourself? And what do you want to offer the world? Write those in your journal with the topic Know and Love Yourself, and pause this video if you need to. I want to share that loving yourself is important as well. Loving yourself gives you that extra energy, gives you that extra sense of purpose in life. If you don't feel like you love yourself enough now, you might try a practice like writing things that you're grateful for each day about you, about yourself. You might look in the mirror every day for 30 days and say, I love you. Give those a try. Let me know what you think. The next tip is the Ha principle. And it's okay if it makes you laugh. The Ha principle is you're born happy, you're born awesome. Maybe you come from a religious background and you can see through your religion that you were born divinely, you were born out of the greatness of the divine's image for you, the divine's ideas for you, or thoughts for you, and plan for you. If you are less religious, maybe look to the fact that we're all made of the stuff of stars. However you find it, find a way to reinforce for yourself this idea that you're born happy, you're born awesome, that's your true nature. And when you're not feeling it, it gives you a chance to just notice that, breathe into that, and come back to that truth. If you know about that greatness that you're destined for, even if it's only just a couple people knowing about it, that helps you shoot higher than you might have otherwise. And it helps you with resilience, bouncing back from things that might challenge you. So take a moment in your journal, write down the Ha principle, and write down the answers to the questions. What is your connection to the idea that you were born happy and born awesome? And what helps you buy into that idea? Pause this if you need to. The next tip is the 3 Bs. So write down the 3 Bs and write down these 3 Bs. Write down be you, be unpredictable, and just be. These are a bit of a rally cry for you as well as an encouragement. Be you is to be your true, authentic self. There's no one else like you in the world and never will be. You were designed with a unique purpose. Whether, again, it was something just a couple people will know about or a lot of people will know about, you are meant to be you. Everybody else is taken. You may have heard that before. Everyone else has their own knowledge of how to be them. You could only partially be someone else, even if you wanted to, even if you tried. So be you. That's who you're here to be. Be unpredictable. That is not getting caught in things that you think you're supposed to do. There's something called the consistency principle, where often we think we need to keep being the same person over and over and over. Once we started down a path, we can't change direction. But if you think of the road of life, or actual roads in life, you sometimes have to change direction. Think about as a tree crashes across the highway, or there's a big accident on the highway, you have to get off that highway, find a different road to get back to where you're going. So one way to maybe counteract the consistency principle, or at least work with it, is to be consistent to who you are, be consistent to where you're going, be consistent to your values, be consistent to those things instead of staying on the same path or using the same tool over and over just because that's what you've done before. And then just be. Just be involves being comfortable with who you are in the world, being comfortable in the present moment, not making yourself do something just because you think you're supposed to do something, but being with what is. Allow yourself to be in the moment. That's where your power is. That allows you to sit and rest and be still when you need to. So you can get clarity, so you can hear your inner voice, so you can pick your next move. The next tip is present moment awareness. It's important to be here in the moment, right here, right now. Use your breath to come back to the moment. Notice your breath in the moment. And that gives you this presence of what is going on right here, right now. Sometimes we end up daydreaming and go off into the future, dreaming about glory days that haven't happened yet, or fears that haven't happened yet. And likewise, we can time travel backwards to things that were great in the past and you're longing for now, or things that were bad in the past and you're still haunted by now. So be here in this moment. It's a gift. That's why they call it the present. You may have heard that before. You can practice or reinforce being in a moment also by things like meditation, journaling, quiet time in nature. Keep developing your practice of being right here, right now, and being aware of what's going on, because that's where you have power, right here, right now. So write down present moment awareness in your journal. Write down, what do you practice or want to practice to be mindful and in the moment? Answer that question. And answer the question with thinking of things like being quiet, being in nature, journaling, meditation. Those are some examples. Feel free to pause this video if you need to write that out. Next is answer the call. So you're learning who you are, you're learning your power in the world, you're learning to be present, you're learning to play. Now answer the call, follow your inner voice. By being in the present moment, you can hear your inner voice, and that gives you a chance to follow it. So what are you noticing come up in your quiet times and your journaling that your heart is calling out for, that your heart is longing for? You can use your mind as a tool to help you get there, your body as a tool to help you get there, your friends as allies to help you get there, but you need to know what the call is first so that you can do that. So take a moment in your journal, write down, answer the call, and take a moment now to listen to your heart. Where do you think it wants to guide you? Even if it's small, maybe it's telling you to get a drink of water. Maybe it's telling you something bigger, like you really want to take action on a dream or goal you've already identified. Whatever it is, write it down. And it's okay if you can't hear that voice yet. Just sit quietly. As you practice this more, you will hear more. Take a moment to pause this video if you need to do that journaling. The next tip is self-care 365. The idea here is to take care of yourself every day. Play can be a part of it, like we talked about at the opening. Play every day, take care of yourself every day. So you want to know what things give you joy, make you happy, rejuvenate you, heal you, lift you up, and so on. Write this list down. You can take this list and plan from it so that you do something from that list every day. And then you can also pull out the list when things are tough so that you have something to pull from. So take a moment right now, write down your list of self-care 365 things that bring you joy, things that you want to do to play, to take care of yourself, to rejuvenate yourself. Pause this video if you need to. The next tip, so fun, the dream blueprint. What do you want your ideal life to look like? What are the things you want to do during your waking hours each day? Some people like to do this as a vision board. Some people like to do this as goals. Whatever you do it concretely. Write something out, write a picture out, write the words out. As you take away from this video, make a big vision board with pictures cut out and so forth. Do something to help you see and visualize and speak your dream, your goal, your dream life into action. Because you begin it by speaking it. You begin it by putting it down. These things will help you know what to shoot for in your life. If you don't know where you're going, you're going to drift aimlessly, and this helps you know where you're going. And maybe you don't know all of it yet. Where do you want to start? Maybe you just want to start by learning to live healthier. Maybe you just want to start by listening and getting help figuring out your dream. Whatever it is, take the time to write this out so that you have a direction of where you're going. So write down dream blueprint, draw your picture, draw some words, write that down in your journal now. Pause this video if you need a moment to complete that. The next tip, one thing, action steps. Now that you have a sense from the dream blueprint and what you know about yourself, both the how principle as well as the other things you've learned about yourself in your life, and you put the things on your self-care list and you play, what's one thing you should focus on right now? What's the one thing your heart tells you should be doing right now in pursuit of that dream life? Take a moment in your journal right now to write one thing, action steps, and write the one thing you should be focused on right now. Pause this video if you need to. And now, Power Hour and Super Friends, tip number 10. What time of your day is best for you to get action on your dreams? For a lot of people, it's first thing in the morning, and it's maybe earlier than you think, maybe by 6 a.m. if you're on a normal first shift schedule. The reason why so early is because this gets you up before other distractions might be coming in. This gives you a chance to take action towards your dreams, to give yourself some self-care, to really power your life before other things come into play. If you're a person that you're always pouring into others, you may have heard you need to pour into yourself first so that you can really pour into others. So this gives you a chance, at the very least, to take care of yourself. You can think of that way, to take care of yourself so you can take care of others. You can't take care of others if you don't have anything in the tank. So for others, this will be easier, that you just want to pay yourself first before you pay others, much like you with your time and with your treasure, with your time and with your energy, much like you might your treasure, your paycheck, you might pay yourself first when you get paid. This is a similar concept. So find a time. What time can you dedicate to each day? And it doesn't have to be a full hour. It can be, and it's great if it is. But what time can you consistently do each day, or what time of day, so that you get in some divine action on your dreams? You'll find, as I have, that you have more confidence, you have more satisfaction, you have more joy because you've been taking care of the most important person in your life, you, and making your life more of what you want it to be. Now we all need friends. Remember the kryptonite part of the story before? Superman needs friends too when the kryptonite comes. So who's in your corner? Maybe it's a trusted friend, maybe it's a trusted family member, maybe it's a hired professional like a coach, like a counselor, like a teacher, maybe it's a mentor that you've connected with. Whoever those people are, even if it's just one person, write that down. So take a moment, write down Power Hour and Super Friends, identify the time that you're going to dedicate each day to your own life, pour into yourself so you can pour into the world. And who are your super friends? Or at least who do you need to look for? Even if you don't have super friends yet, who do you need to look for to be your super friends? Pause this video if you need to. All right, so remember, I offered a chance to call, or I talked about a call earlier where you can reach out to me. I want to let you know that you can get a 15-minute consultation call with me so that I can help you go deeper with some of these things. Be sure to reach out, be sure to do that. Would love to talk to you. No matter whether you talk to me or not, these are some things you should do to keep moving forward in your life. Do map out and keep revising what you want your life to be like. Keep cultivating and listening to your inner voice. Determine what is most important for you to focus on in your life towards that dream or goal. Love and believe in yourself. And find and make time for you and your dreams every day. Play, self-care, and follow your action steps to your dreams and goals. And here's what you shouldn't do. You shouldn't give up on yourself. Don't forget that you may need to make adjustments as you go and grow to all of these things you're laying out. And don't feel like you have to do this on your own. Again, you can give me a call and I'll be happy to help you out. So some next steps: get to know yourself, do a self-care check-in weekly, keep looking for inspiration, keep learning and growing, Keep gaining insight, taking action, and staying accountable. I want to thank you, and I'll let you know I'm rooting for you and your best life. And again, if you want to go deeper, if you want some support, I do a free consultation call. Just go to coachjohn.help on the web, look for the link that says get a free 15-minute coaching call with me. And there you'll have a chance. We'll work one-on-one. We'll be able to dig into these questions. We'll be able to answer your questions and be able to help you overcome fear, jumpstart your dream, make your life more of what you want it to be. So thanks, friends. I'm rooting for you and your best life. And another opportunity that you don't have to do this all alone. Join us on Facebook and on Clubhouse. Again, links are at coachjohn.help. I'm rooting for you, friends, and you living your diamond life.